I hope you're excited because I am. We are diving in to our first step of Marketing You, tapping into the hidden job market. How to get the exact position that you desire. Remember, we talked about mindset. So mindset is really getting out of the framework of it's about you needing something versus about what you can do for others. This is the exact roadmap. And I promise if you do these things and we work together, you are going to have more opportunity, but you must believe it. I want you to, right now, close your eyes and for 10 seconds, just see yourself in an environment where you're thriving, where you're appreciated, where you're seen and heard and valued. It exists. Every single morning, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to see yourself. Everyone's going to see themselves a little bit differently, but we must cast that vision each and every day. So our step one is deciding exactly what kind of job you want. This is where too many people are going about this incorrectly because they say they're open to so many things. And what happens is when you are open to so many things, you are not memorable. The people that have stood out to me over the last 15 years as I've interviewed thousands upon thousands of individuals are those who have clarity, are those who can tell me a story. And so you are doing the hard work right now, and I just salute you for it because I'm going to help you get clarity on what it is you want. So there's a couple exercises that we're going to do, and this is not going to be sometimes poof, instantly, I know it. Or maybe you're sitting there thinking, I do know what I want, Laura. Like, psh, I'm going to move ahead. Wherever you're at, that is A-okay. So move on to the next module or stay here and check in with me because I've got additional exercises should you need them. There's no one size fits all, but there is beauty in having clarity. I'm sure you can think about it if you've ever interviewed someone and you started the conversation with, well, tell me about yourself. And that person went on and on and on, and you didn't actually even remember what they said. It was just a bunch of word vomit. We're also going to work on that too, to make sure you have a very tightened up, succinct, memorable story. But first, you have to know what you want. And can that change? Absolutely, it can change. So the story that I want to share with you is about negotiables and non-negotiables. So after my first child was born, I was in a job that I loved, but then we got acquired by a much bigger company. And so the nature of my job changed dramatically. And I found myself not interacting with people very much. It was just not filling me up, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And so finally what I did is I made a list of negotiables and non-negotiables of what I need. And one of those things was I need to have 50% of my day interacting with people. And at that point, I maybe had 20% of it interacting with people. And knowing that about myself is just one of those things where if I'm not doing that, I'm not getting that renewed energy throughout the day. So the best thing I can do too is to give you how it works at dating. So I also did this right before I met my husband. I was dating the wrong guys and just not, it wasn't good. And so finally I put my non-negotiables of, must want a family, must be spiritual, like doesn't even need to go to church, but must have a spiritual side, must support my desire to work because I knew I didn't want to be a stay-at-home mom. And then under like the negotiables was, tall, dark, and handsome. Things that I'd love someone like that, but really they had to meet the non-negotiables first. So this could be really fun for you too. Make out your list of negotiables and non-negotiables, because as a recruiter, I see it happen way too often that someone gets a job offer and they know it's not right. They know in their heart it's not right because there's something on that non-negotiable list that came up. And I'm not saying that, we have to do what's right for our family and make decisions, but just go in with the eyes wide open, right, of what your negotiables and non-negotiables are. I hope this serves you, and we'll see you in the next module.